Okay, there we go.
Okay, how do you, settings? Audio? Let's get to like a 50%. So I literally have no idea how loud this is gonna be. Did it work? Alright, perfect. There we go. Oh!
Stop. You're not getting anywhere with this von Borchert.
Yeah?
You know, I
Have a
can't get
good
the same
sleep.
feeling, my dear Sarah.
BDO is always
Listen.
gonna get more fun. Have a good one.
Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
Oh, tough guy.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk.
Uh-oh.
You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back.
No? The council.
Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
Fla, thank
We know
you.
you're planning on selling it at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. Alright? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've
Thank
no
you, thank
idea of the
you.
trouble you've gotten yourselves into.
How you doing?
Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Oh, that slap.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Clearly no.
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be
Nah,
ready.
not tonight. I'm doing pretty good.
With this, your bodies will
It kind of
dissolve in less
crashed
than
and my
4
Steam
hours.
was all like, nope, you're not playing this right
You'll
now.
see. It loosens tongues in no time.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours.
Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened the shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Oh shit.
Von Borchert!
Von
Von
Berger,
Borchert!
listen,
Listen,
let's make a deal.
let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero.
I'd
Pity
like-
you're not in any
yeah,
position
yeah.
to do so. For the last time,
I'll kick your ass, dude.
where is
The book.
Al-Azif?
Al-Azif?
Let me do this. Trust me.
Act or trust her? What? I don't want to. Go, Mom, it's all you.
Please, be my guest, Mother.
Oh. Go, Mama! Shoot him in the head. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh. Yeah, beat him with a chair. Good job.
Well done, Louis. You reacted perfectly.
How do you feel, Mother?
Couldn't be better. He's alive, so I can question him after we get back. Pity he's just a middleman. Means I haven't finished with this case.
Oh, I had a feeling you'd be running off on one of your adventures again, Mother. You know what? I'm warning you. This time, I'm coming with you.
No, even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this on my own.
This is a very weird family.
Mother. You're no spring chicken anymore.
Come on, let's go home. And don't forget to send our men to tend to Von Borchert.
Dude, just Just stab him. He's pretending. He's not sleeping. Ah. They fail. Consult your wait, I can't even read that. 1 month later. Oh shit. Lord Mortimer's Island. Ooh. Well, that's a pretty big island. Focus Home Interactive and Cyanide present. Drum roll. A game by Big Bad Wolf Studio. Oh, how original. Da-da-da-da.
Well done, Mother.
That's it? Wait,
You
really?
just had to pick up Von Burchard's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer?
What?
And
The
now
mom
he
abandoned
writes
me?
me to say
What the
that
shit?
you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
What the hell? The Council! There, welcome to the Council! Episode 1. The Mad Ones. Oh shit.
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case,
Well,
it is time for you to stop all
look at
this,
his
Mother.
clothes.
It no longer suits your age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think about it.
Contrary to what one may be able to imagine, it was not the host himself who
Oh, that's such
invited
a
me.
pretty dress for being
Well
such a
now,
weird
Duchess,
spot.
we find ourselves both invited by Sir Hall.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence.
Oh my
Is this
God.
your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since long ago.
I think
But
somebody
as
should
I'm
pull
doing
up her
some
dress.
business with Sir Holm, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you
Yep.
here?
Oh shit, why are you here? Business with Lord Murder? A personal reason. I have business
Lord
here.
Mortimer asked me to join him. We have some business to take care of.
Yes, yes we do.
Oh, how mysterious. You adapt quickly, my son. You get along here like a fish in water.
I got this.
Would you believe that we are all here hoping to solve our personal issues? You'll see.
Right. I doubt that you came here to look for your mother, Your Eminence.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island, and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
And you, Duchess? You seem to be quite accustomed to things here.
Aha!
Am I right?
I do not think that one can ever get accustomed to what Lord Mortimer prepares for his guests.
I'm super smart.
But you are right. This is not the first time I've been on this wharf.
If you've come back again, I imagine you must find it to be of some interest.
Here, everything is possible if you make the right choices. It really is up to you whether you leave better off or not.
Why is it not
Please excuse
updating
me
the
if
bar?
you find me overly curious, young man. I did not mean to cause you any embarrassment.
That's weird.
Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
Come,
We're moving,
Duchess.
Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm
Oh.
coming, Duchess.
A cardinal? A duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious.
No.
If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
Clearly, your costume is horrible.
Are you all right?
No, he's turning into a monster. He's like, let me lay my head down on those pillows. Shit, what the hell is wrong with him?
Mother? Oh shit, your hand!
What the hell?
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry,
Oh my
Sarah. No one's
God.
going to find it.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Jesus Christ, somebody cut
Right.
her freaking hand off.
Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
No, Sarah. Don't. No. No!
You can run if you want to, Sarah, but you will pay.
Oh my god.
You.
Louis, are you alright? What's going on? Here, take this.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Keep it. Are you better?
I'm fine. Don't worry. It's getting late. Why don't you just go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
It's funny how he's
you
not
sure?
even asking her
Yes.
how she knows his name.
I'm sorry. I'm sure. Yes.
Fine.
Dude, she knows your name. Is that not weird? Am I the only one that's like paranoid?
I definitely have to find Mother quickly. Am I going crazy or what? This can't be real. The Duchess arrived with me.
How do I walk?
What's happening to me, for God's sake?
Oh my god,
Absolutely
the
need to
walking style
find you,
sucks.
Mother.
That. No. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh shit. Okay. Oh dear god. Okay, is it a little bit easier with the controller? This? Is it? I don't know.
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Oh crap, what the hell? Okay, choose your class. What the shit? Choosing a class defines your basic skills. The other skills will still be available, but unlocking them will be more expensive.
Diplomat. The diplomat shines in society. A talented speaker, he avoids faux pas and he can convince those with whom he is talking without offending them. Politics is his field of predilection. Okay. Occultist. The occultist is a master of deception. Convinced of the importance of knowledge, he has acquired extensive expertise in science and the arts. Using others to achieve his own ends does not bother him. The detective excels in investigation. He is trained to notice every detail in all his surroundings as well as in people he questions. A hands-on man, he does not shy away from the direct approach. I want to be the occultist. Yeah. Okay, I have 3 available points. Okay. Science. Unlock dialogue options and actions. 4 points before level 2. Conviction. What? Did I actually take it? What was this? Wait. Yeah, I'm sorry. Ah, okay. I have to choose in here. Occultism. Rely on your knowledge of myths and occult religious symbols as well as ancient languages and societies. Unlocks dialogues. Be up to date with scientific knowledge. Convince people the sheer force of your will and your attitude. Oh. Etiquette. Logical talent. Oh god, this is so hard. Okay. I kind of want conviction. But I also want that. Yeah! I am a novel.
I have been involved in all sorts of unsolved cases. Have you ever heard of the Abbey of Hexham?
Vaguely.
An ingenious scam involving mass manipulation on a scale never seen before.
There was a cavern under the abbey, wasn't there?
Exactly. The wind would blow in through spouts, creating a terrifying howling sound. So, to stop the howling, the priests called for offerings from the peasants.
And if they brought enough money, I'm guessing the priest stopped the howling. A perfect trick to fool simple souls.
Admit it, Duchess. That story kept you in suspense, didn't it?
Yes, it did. I'm delighted to find out that you were the young and brilliant French investigator.
For someone who only remembers the case vaguely, your memories are very clear.
Well, they say I have the memory of two people. But please, call me Emily.
Fine, Emily. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
Not at all, so lie to her.
Please excuse me, madam. I'm sure we've met before, but I don't remember where.
I appreciate your honesty, even if it's not very flattering for me.
I imagine that with your beauty, madam, it's the first time a man hasn't remembered your face.
Well, I must say, you make up for yourself rather elegantly.
Oh ho!
Please stop torturing me. I'm completely at your mercy. Where have we met?
4 years ago, in London,
No, sorry. I don't remember.
in the office of William Pitt. Remember? No?
William Pitt.
I am so sorry, Emily, but I really don't remember you.
Let's drop it, Louis. It doesn't matter. Right, time to go to the manor.
Okay.
Opportunities. Your skills allow you to discover hidden details. Select the object that is most suggested to the situation in order to discover them. Opportunities do not consume effort points. To access the skill required for the situation, you just need to have unlocked it. Okay. Ah!
I ask her a question, she answers with another. Is she playing with me?
Personality. Each person you meet on the island has their own personality, which makes them vulnerable to certain skills and immune to others. Exploiting their personality is crucial to achieve your personal goals. Skills used against immunities will not succeed and leave you exhausted. Meanwhile, exploited vulnerabilities will give you 1 effort point back. Review immunities and vulnerabilities in the journal tab in the menu. Immunity revealed, vulnerability revealed. Press the whatever the hell button that is to access your main page.
Emily, please excuse my insisting, but you still haven't answered about my mother. Do you know her?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
Yes, everyone knows her. Don't
I
question
don't
me.
know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
Talent. You obtain talent when carrying out certain actions. Remember to review their unlock conditions and effects as they offer very interesting improvements. Review all talents in the dedicated tab in the menu. Okay. Okay, wait. What's that? What's this? Oh shit. Royal Jelly. Royal Jelly restores 2 effort points. You cannot carry more than 5. Okay. I have freaking... Hey, hello.
Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
Okay, can I please... Look. Okay, I'm going to... Wait, how do I... run. No, run. Aha! Yes. Okay. Go up to the manor. Oh. More royal jelly. Royal jelly, get in my belly. I'm repeating myself. Wait. No!
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name?
My name.
Louis Moras de Richet.
That's not my
Monsieur
name.
de Richet. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir.
Monsieur de
You must
Richet.
be Sarah de Richet's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as
off
quickly
the
as
mask.
possible.
I have an appointment with Lord Mortimer. Would you be so kind as to lead me to him?
Unfortunately, sir, I cannot. I don't know exactly where my master is. But rest assured, sir, everyone is waiting for you at the manor. Sir Holm insists on welcoming you in person. Since your mother went missing, everyone has been concerned about finding her.
I don't
Who is
know.
Sir Holm?
A close friend of Lord Mortimer.
I think they're shifty.
Please,
Don't trust
rest
them.
assured, sir, it won't take us long to find your revered mother. Indeed, We are searching the caves again because lights were seen at the wharf just last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Oh shit, okay. Your skills give you access to unique choices and actions at the cost of effort. The higher your skill, the lower the cost of effort points. Oh, I can't use it? Damn it.
Did anyone see anything else?
Unfortunately not, sir. Only lights were seen by servants of the manor, sir.
Okay.
And as I was saying, sir, all the guests were asleep, and no one seems to have noticed anything at all. We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials SDR. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet.
So then give it to me then.
I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing.
I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here.
Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Okay, this is locked. Locked.
Pass me the handkerchief.
But sir, my orders were to give it to my master.
Are you refusing to give me my own mother's personal belongings?
Uh-huh.
Even though she was greatly looking forward to meeting your master, she's gone missing. And you seem incapable of finding her.
Oh, but sir, please.
And to top it all off, you refuse to give me the handkerchief that she so often let me use? Do I deserve such little consideration in your eyes? Is that what you wish me to report to your master?
No, certainly not, sir.
Nah.
Please forgive me,
That.
sir. I have been such an idiot.
Yeah.
Here you are.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't trust him.
It is indeed your handkerchief, Mother. You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it
Hello.
is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here
Maybe
on
they're
this wharf?
having, like a masquerade party or something. Hey, Argu! Damn it, it's locked. Open.
It's locked. I'll never get it open barehanded.
Pick it. Pick it. Pick it.
There we are.
Oh, it's going good. How are you? Oh.
This looks like a pistol case,
But it's empty.
but it's empty. I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed.
I'm good. How are you?
Just like in my vision. And none of it's telling me anything useful.
That's good. That's good.
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels.
Uh-huh. What have we here?
What do we have here?
Cannon powder.
The powder's wet. Not surprising, given the dampness of the dock.
It's unusable now. I don't know what the person who left this barrel
guy's,
like
like,
this
super
had in
freaking
mind,
smart.
but it's a waste.
Apparently, someone on this island has gone through a whole lot of trouble to arm themselves. I really...
Amber fragments. You just found an amber fragment. Each time you pick up 4 of them, you increase your maximum effort points by 1. Okay.
We'll just find you, dear Mother. And quickly, too.
Okay. Good job. Good job. You are freaking smart. Okay. Alright, now let's get out of here before they notice that we were here. Oh. What's that? What's that?
A wooden floorboard.
I can't do that. Examine.
Probably comes from this part of the wharf. The wood is slightly eaten away, of course, but it still would have been fine if it weren't smashed.
But why was it smashed?
Probably comes from this part of the
Oh,
wharf.
never mind.
The wood is slightly eaten away, of course, but it still would have been fine if it weren't smashed.
Damn it. I can't question this. Aha!
barrel's been broken for quite some time. This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
I feel like I'm playing Sherlock Holmes.
Looks like a bar from an old gate. This miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder.
Let's take it.
This might just come in handy.
Exactly. We might have to hit somebody with that. It's elementary, dear Watson.
Sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
Seriously, like, I really do feel like I'm playing, like, Sherlock Holmes. Oh, it has
Some
a rope.
rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time.
Well, well. Why did nobody touch that rope, then?
Let's see what's hidden inside.
No, find a clue. Damn it.
Let's look.
Let's look. Examine every letter. Oh, shit. Damn it. I want to drink some water. He's seriously gonna read every single letter?
Too badly written, I can't make out the address. The address is 50 Bedford Square, London.
Okay.
The addressee's in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That reminds me, it's about time the Order sent some envoys there.
To Brazil?
A letter written in an Oriental language.
Oh, shit. Damn it!
I haven't the slightest idea what it says.
Damn my skill level.
This envelope is meant for the Vatican. Apparently this letter is meant for Pope Pius VI, born Giovanni Braschi. I wonder which one of these people was influential enough to write to the Pope in person. Probably a Dutchman.
Probably a Dutchman.
Samuel Ritter Dauchois. Mother, you test me even when you're not here. It's an anagram of Louis Moras de Riche. You wanted to write to me then. Let's see what's inside this letter. So,
Dear Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful.
Manuel
I have been
Godoy?
told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richer.
what is your game here, Mother? What are these strange turns of phrase? Never heard you speak like that. What's going on here?
She's going to kill
That you write to
everyone.
me under a pen name. Okay. But here you go even further, by trying to avoid raising any suspicions should anyone else read it. I wonder if this Godoy is the person you came looking for. Think! Godoy. Manuel Godoy. Why does the name sound so familiar?
Ah, yes. No, I can't do it. No.
I'm guessing he's a man of some importance. Spanish, I'd say. But just can't put a face to him. Well, hope we
Godoy
meet to
sounds
talk about it
Spanish?
soon, Mother. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet you've got a lot to tell me.
That's it? No more? No.
Let's see what's hidden inside. Let's look.
I wasn't done looking yet. Wait. Oh no, that's it. Wait.
An address in Cairo, Egypt. Mortimer communicates with the whole world, apparently.
Okay. That's it? Because I don't have any other skills, right? Wait. Option. Okay, so this is the map. Character talent.
I have no points. Talent. Trait. Journal. Okay. Not bad. That's it though. There's nothing else I can do here. Okay. Time to get out. Onwards to the mansion. Oh, what's this?
A Latin inscription. En nessis, mi fili quantilia produncia mundus ergatio.
Damn it! Oh.
You don't know, my son, how little wisdom the world is governed with.
Oh, I like that.
I tend to agree.
What? Oh, okay. Go up to the manor. Oh no, creepy mask guy again.
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
Da, 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 da. I don't trust that statue. Though it does look kind of nice.
Ah, my son. I was looking for you.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Ricci, aren't you?
No.
You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. But I haven't seen her.
If only Mother had told me why she was coming here. Anyway, I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance.
Listen, if it will help, you can always give it to me.
Confrontations. During a confrontation, you have to go through several steps while being as persuasive as possible. Confrontations have consequences on the rest of the story, so don't hesitate to use your skills. Each confrontation displays an interface showing how much the person you are talking to is convinced. Oh. Okay.
Thank you, my son.
I'll
I'll
bear
bear
that
that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Yeah, she's been here so long. Oh, yeah.
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow, then.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard.
Give me the letter.
She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
Only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
That is commendable. But as we work together on a daily basis, it is surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
My mother and I belong to the same secret organization, the Golden Order, which I joined a few years ago. Mother trained me, and I assist in her research. In other words, you can trust me.
My child, you are telling a perfect stranger that you and your mother work for a secret society. It would seem that discretion is not one of your specialities, my son. You will understand that it does not encourage me to put my trust in you.
Damn it.
Shit.
All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence.
Damn it.
Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me, and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful. Do you think I should give it to you?
Yes.
Listen, you have nothing to fear. I will give your letter to my mother the moment I find her.
The moment you find her? You mean Sarah has gone missing?
Shit. I shouldn't have said that.
Let's not exaggerate, Your Eminence. I have no other information at this time. It's probably nothing.
Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother would read it?
Confrontation last step. For the last step of confrontation, you must convince the person you are talking to by giving a positive answer. If you give a answer, oh, okay.
I swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but my mother shall cast her gaze upon your letter.
Good. Listen, let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret, Monsieur Derici. Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man, you can be proud to be her son. Be it only for her sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
Hidden elements. Many clues and items are hidden. Some of them will have an impact on your adventure, so do not hesitate to look for them. Go back to the group near the chimney. I found a book.
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch, a biography of the great men.
I didn't take it. Manuscripts. Manuscripts allow you to educate yourself during the adventure. At the start of each quest, you can choose what to read and gain permanent skill points. Find your manuscripts by using the inventory tab. Okay. Don't see nothing here.
Lord Mortimer certainly has a taste for staging rooms.
No? Okay. Can I? Thank you.
Blind Oedipus. Blinded himself. What a tragic destiny.
That is very tragic.
Devil's Horn. Devil Horns grants you the exalted state. You temporarily see the immunities and vulnerabilities affecting a dialect choice in a conversation. You cannot carry more than 5.
Devil's Thorn. I'll
Thank
keep
you,
it.
thank you.
Fall of the Damned by Rubens. The man who cannot achieve the salvation of God the Father is offered to fall into the depths of the abyss.
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
Since I set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi? He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simpler.
George Washington, President of the United States of America.
George Washington.
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
That's the president
Pleased to
of
meet
America.
you, Mr. President. Louis Moras de Richer. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet, and you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network. What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Richer's mother is to join us.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, my friends, do any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Holm, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests.
During which time we remake the world.
Accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
Thank you very
So,
much.
if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Richer, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
Oh shit.
Like you, Mr. President, I'm here as a result of Lord Mortimer's invitation.
2 members of the same family here. That is rare.
You know what they say. You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family.
This is hilarious.
Seriously, though, I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
Good Lord! Washington is wearing the emblem of the Grand Master of the Golden Order. It's the highest distinction of the Order in the United States. It puts him on par with my mother. He must really know his stuff when it comes to the occult.
Good evening, my friend.
Oh my god!
Holy shit! That's the man for my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord Mortimer. He can't be present this evening, and he sends his deepest apologies.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start. Do you know that man?
Sir Gregory Holm, an English aristocrat. Very influential.
Okay.
He's also close to Lord Mortimer. So don't be surprised if he acts like he's at home.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I've already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision. Let's see what Washington has to say.
Sir, if you don't mind, I shall stay here.
Do exactly as you please, young man.
Louis,
Okay, wait. 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Can I have paper? Oh. Oh.
Oh, your everyday one.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, then how much? The tiny one is so on.
Ah, why not fresh? Exactly.
Then you know what kind of is. Wow, you stop it, baby.
Oh.
Not like that bad.
It was totally bad. I seen your face. That face, eh? Yeah. Ugh. God, that's gross. It's so strong.
I because my mother look for you from Korea said that.
Okay, I'm sorry, don't tell her. But seriously, that doesn't taste very good.
No, not bad.
Welcome home! No, like, you know how there's different aged ginsengs? Like, you can age the value of them and stuff? I was playing it earlier, but my Steam crashed on me. Yeah, but basically that's what they used for this medicine. But yeah, that's what they used to make this medicine. And Senek's playing Civilization 6 right now.
Thank you for staying. Just like you, when I arrived this morning, I found out that Sarah had gone missing. I know your mother well. Don't worry. Emily is from the English branch of the Golden Order.
And President Washington is in fact the leader of the Order in the United States.
I didn't know.
This game's
Sorry
pretty
to have
interesting,
made
though.
you wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
You did well. Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
If I can help in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad. And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
Now's the time.
Mother has always had a fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
Lord Mortimer is a remarkable man. He's wealthy and is advisor to the very highly placed. Your mother is the head of the Order in France. It doesn't surprise me that he asked her to come.
Lord Mortimer greatly contributed to financing my electoral campaign, for example. But I want this to be clear, without ever seeking to gain an advantage.
And that is to his credit.
Oh, we couldn't even
Yes,
friggin' beat
you
the
can
level.
trust him.
Oh my god.
He will do
We
everything
kept
in his
dying.
power to help you find Sarah.
Mr. Washington, you seem to be very familiar with my mother.
Where did you first meet her?
I met Sarah during the War of Independence on American soil. She was introduced to me by a mutual acquaintance, and I must say that her sound advice prevented me from making some terrible mistakes. She may not be a soldier, but believe me, She deserves a statue as much as Lafayette does.
Lafayette.
Well, I didn't see that one coming. There's no doubt Mother has many secrets that are still
This is like
hidden.
a secret society
Right.
game.
Would it be too much if I asked you a few more questions?
Not at all. Go ahead. But I can't promise I'll remember everything.
May I ask, when you saw each other, what did you talk about? My mother has always been fascinated by strange powers. Did she talk to you about anything like that?
Yes. Her facility for discerning truths from rumor served me well. Such as preventing massacres, like the one at Salem, from happening again. Or convincing people that horsemen cannot ride around without heads. What was it that she used to say now?
Keep an open and logical mind?
Yes, that's it.
Thank you, sir. I was hoping to speak with Lord Mortimer. At least now I have some information.
Friggin'
Thanks
scared
to
me.
you.
I repeat, Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed.
You won't be
And I am
disappointed.
persuaded that your mother's research is his main concern.
Mother still is at the head of the Golden Order. I find it difficult to believe that she came to this island without notifying the other members.
As for myself, I did not know. I am here at the request of Sir Holm, a situation regarding the Crown of England to resolve, and to see what Lord Mortimer has to propose to us.
As for me, Lord Mortimer asked me here to speak about the future of America. I did not know that your mother would even be among us. In any case, no one has yet mentioned associating the Order.
We haven't found many clues yet.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm sure nothing bad has happened to her.
Yes, I hope not.
I hope not. Eh? Your badge is missing!
Careful, they're coming back.
Your badge is gone! Tigga tigga!
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he
I
does
think he's
have some
wearing way too much
outstanding pieces.
makeup.
The statue is impressive, and so are the paintings. Rubens, the Caravage, Guignero. Lord Mortimer has very good taste, and the means to express it.
Oh, I see our young sir is a connoisseur.
Yes, I
Yes,
am.
in my spare time. Yet, I couldn't tell you who the artist of that painting there is. I think I recognize a theme, but the style intrigues me.
Saturn devouring his son. Oh, well, you wouldn't know. And the artist is none other than Lord Mortimer. I thought for a long time that the painting wasn't finished, but my old friend assured me it was. Still, there's no accounting for taste.
Not very conventional, but it sure does hold your attention.
You'll find that Lord Mortimer is not what one would call conventional, Monsieur de Richet.
Monsieur de
So,
Richet.
who is that young lady with you?
Elizabeth Adams, Mr. President. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
Miss Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Oh shit.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence. On that note, it's very late. You must be exhausted.
Damn it.
The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
But I don't want to go. I want to look around a little bit more.
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night. Mr. President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
Okie dokie. I will get right on
Well,
that.
my friends, I am bone tired. I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
I shall
Louis, I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
Oh man, it's been quite a day. Right.
No.
Where is my room?
It's okay, we're not going there yet. We're gonna go this way. Come on. Go. No! Just go downstairs. Damn it. But I don't want to go to my room. I want to look around.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Napoleon Bonaparte's room. Ah. Napoleon.
Sir Jacques Peru.
Jacques Peru.
A few leaves out of an old encyclopedia.
Golden elixir cures all your negative alterations. You cannot carry more than 5. Sounds good. What the hell? Wait. Okay, never mind. Sorry. I thought that was like blood.
Decorum guide.
Napoleon. Can I go down here? No, I cannot. Okay. How big is this freaking hallway? Wahahaha.
A devil's thorn, to be used to uncover the best disguised traits.
We got some stairs. No? Okay.
Monsieur Johann van Vulner.
Whoa.
Monsieur Johann van Vulner.
Sorry. But his accent is very good. I can't go down? Damn it. I want to go down the stairs. I can't take that? No?
President George Washington.
Ah, so that's his room? Oh, their room is so far away from everybody else. Royal jelly.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi. Huh, that's me.